Hi Oakville, I'm Avery Neal.
And I'm Jack Butchart, and here's what's going on around OHS.
Spirit Week begins Monday, April 26th. Monday is PJ Day, Tuesday is Hawaiian, Wednesday is Country versus Country Club, Thursday is Jersey Day, and Friday is Whiteout versus Blackout. Dress up each day for a chance to be entered in a daily raffle. Look for leadership students during lunch to get your ticket.
If you have any interest in joining Color Guard next school year, please contact Mr. Brakefield. The OHS Academic Quiz Bowl team captured a district championship last Saturday. The team went undefeated in 5 straight games, including a win over Jackson in the finals. Hannah Franke, Katie Seitel, and Mitch Aschenbrenner earned all-state honors for the number of toss-up questions answered correctly. They will host sectionals on Tuesday, April 27th.
It was super cool to be able to captain a team of people who I could look and I could see them all sitting there next to me. They're all so dedicated and really strong players. Honestly, I'm so proud of them. You know, it's a team effort. It's a team game. You know, and all of a sudden we had won, and I was taking the big plaque out of the box. And so yeah, that was a really cool experience. So I'm super excited for sectionals.
Congratulations to the junior varsity Golden Girls. The JV girls placed first in the game day category for the recent National Dance Association National Championships.
It was really exciting because it was my first year on, and I was super nervous because I didn't know any of the team. Once we got all the routines down, and once we cleaned it all, and we've got super close with all the other girls, it was definitely worth it. And getting to share that moment with them was very exciting and something I will never forget for the rest of my life.
In the varsity division, the Golden Girls placed 5th in large varsity kick and game day, and they finished 4th in small varsity pom.
The Melville School District completed its second day of vaccination clinics on Friday, April 16th. Over 600 employees of the school district came to OHS to receive their COVID-19 vaccine in Gym B.
Here at Oakville High School, we were able to do the vaccine clinic on Friday, April 16th from 7 to 11 in the morning for our staff. I think it went very smoothly. We were able to get in about 650 staff members through Melville School District who are now vaccinated, which is very exciting because that provides a lot of safety and security for our staff and our students to be able to be in school during this time. So,
congratulations to our journalism students who won awards in the recent National Student Media Contest. Meg Heverow received an excellent rating in videography. Honorable mention went to Eva Beidel in broadcast news writing, Layla Pozecic and Lila Halabasic in yearbook copy and captions, and the team of Cassandra Ludwig, Jojo Lebriere, and Avery Neal in online news package.
Speaking of that online news package, our team created a special video featuring the Gay Straight Alliance. That video can be found on My OHS Online, but we're happy to share it with you now.
There are many different clubs at Oakville High School, but the Gay Straight Alliance has been fighting since 2007 for its voice to be heard.
2007, Johanna Brown said, "Could we have a GSA here?" And I said, "Sounds like a good idea." I ended up getting the union involved, the Uniserv director for Missouri NEA, and we had a meeting with the superintendent. It was an uphill battle because there were a number of faculty, too, that were opposed to it. There was even one who said, "Why do they need a GSA? They have the drama club." We would post signs at the time, about meetings, and they would be ripped off. And so we finally put a sign underneath that sign and said, "This is why we need a GSA."
Despite the discrimination this club has been facing, the Oakville community has been more accepting.
The faculty, I think, is a lot more on board. And I think that the student body in 14 years has become more accepting of LGBTQ. And the idea is to work against bullying, prejudices.
GSA has played an active role in honoring the LGBTQ community.
So every year we do the Transgender Remembrance Day. So we usually do that around the flagpole and have a little moment of silence. We were able to get a float going for homecoming. I thought that was really exciting because that was something that the community had never really seen. There's just a lot of unique things that come up in our group, like where kids are talking about how to use their preferred name, pronouns, how to educate the staff on why that's necessary.
GSA's main goal is to help everyone feel safe and create an inclusive environment.
We We are very inclusive. We really kind of view ourselves as anybody can join. We don't want it to just be a group for LGBTQ.
Whenever I first started going here, I was in like a really bad mental state and didn't have a lot of support around me. So having them there really helped me open up, and now I like advocacy and activism and stuff, and I wasn't really into that freshman year because I was too scared to do it, but now I am more comfortable with it.
In relations to all the projects, GSA is a group open for anyone and everyone.
It's kind of my passion, I would say. I really love working with the students. It's really important for them to kind of have a voice because sometimes they can't really talk openly with their friends or maybe even their family.
With Cassandra Ludwig and Avery Neal behind the camera, I'm JoJo LeBrier for Around OHS.
OHS has several outstanding young teachers.
That's right, and here's a story on one who has earned statewide recognition.
Don't hit Mississippi. Oh no, you hit Mississippi.
In only 2 years, Mr. Daniel Wangler has quickly become one of Oakville's most popular teachers.
He was always there to help, right there. I mean, just the energy in his room, always positive.
My teaching style, I would say, is a lot more unpredictable. I guess I do a lot of stuff that I guess other teachers wouldn't necessarily think of doing. I can pretty much describe it as I'm being weird.
It was his unique and informative way of teaching that earned him one of 59 Outstanding Beginning Teacher Awards throughout the state, given by the Missouri Association of Colleges for Teacher Education.
Having any sort of affirmation is great. You'll receive little comments from students saying, hey, this was fun. It tells me hey, you are doing good, and there's always room for improvement, obviously, but it just feels really good to be off to a good start. The main reason I like teaching, what makes me want to come every day, is just the different students, how each one is so unique, and they each have their passions and what makes them them and what they want to do, and I just love learning about them, getting to know them, and hopefully encouraging them to whatever they are passionate about throughout the day.
I never was interested in science, but every morning he always made it my day brighter. I always appreciated it, and I'm sure a lot of people did too.
Congratulations to Mr. W. for his amazing honor. With Nate Rouse behind the camera, I'm Emily Johnson for Around OHS.
Jack, Mr. Wangler likes to take his classes outside.
He's not the only one. Riley Heather and Eva Beidel have more on adventures and outdoor pursuits.
A typical classroom sounds like this. But for adventure and outdoor pursuits, a classroom sounds more like this. This year, Adventure and Outdoor Pursuits started offering students a different way to get active.
You get to, experience the outdoors, not be cooped up inside all the time. We try to get outside and do as much as we can outside, obviously, weather permitting.
Usually, whenever we have normal classes, we sit down and we do a bunch of homework and we just do the same thing. It's just boring. And this class, you get to go outside and you get to get active and do things, and it's just so fun.
And there's a lot of benefits with being outdoors and being physically active. You think of physical activity as sports, but actually being outside and building those shelters, that takes a lot of energy. Setting up camp and just in general hiking, it takes a lot of energy, and it's good physical activity, so it's a good way to keep an active lifestyle. We do outdoor survival, talk about all that kind of stuff, the importance of, how to build a fire. You guys saw the shelters, so that's part of it. So survival, camping, hiking, fishing. Hopefully, at some point, we'll get to talk about kayaking.
Surviving is really important, so if I go camping, I know the skills and how to be safe and know my surroundings more.
With Riley Heather, I'm Eva Beidel for Around OHS.
Speaking of outdoor pursuits, our girls' soccer team is enjoying a strong start to their season.
And this is a special time for one of our seniors. Abby Rudd has more.
So last year, it was really unfortunate because our season got canceled, and it's just really sad to see all the seniors who didn't get to play or have their senior night. but I'm really looking forward to this year. We have a big roster, over 20 girls due to no cuts because of COVID tracing. But I'm really excited because we have a big group of seniors and we're all really close.
Although the team is excited as a whole for a season comeback, one player is more than most.
Number 13, Kendall Weiskopf.
So my freshman year, I made varsity and I played with my sister, which was really fun. We had a pretty good season. And then sophomore year, during my club season, I tore my ACL. So that put me out for the rest of high school season. I did manager for all of that. So when I found out I tore my ACL, it was pretty devastating. You know, it's a season-ending injury for anybody, no matter what sport. So I went in, saw my orthopedic, ended up getting surgery, and then coming out of surgery was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. You basically can't do anything with your legs. You have to relearn how to walk, relearn how to use all of your muscles again. It's just really hard. Having a good support system is really what got me through it. Looking back and seeing all the steps come together were really encouraging to know that you made so much progress over this long period of time. And then I was really looking forward to coming back junior year, but our season was unfortunately canceled due to COVID. We did play a showcase in the summer, but it just doesn't really compare, and there's always that what if that could have been from the group of girls. And now it's senior season, I'm really looking forward to just all the teams we get to play and finally getting a season.
Kendall is committed to play soccer at Southwest Baptist University. We wish her the best of luck. With Ian Meyer and Emma Redford behind the camera, I'm Abby Rudd for Around OHS.
Well, that wraps up today's show.
Thanks for watching, and have a great day, Oakville.